So this week we're talking bed layouts, and we're going to go from oldest to newest because there has been a bit of an evolution with beds. Most of them were based on the Caravans, and this is no different with this Auto Trail. Auto Trail and Auto Sleeper are classics for doing the front bench seats. So what have we got? We've got two inward facing seats with backrests. Nice and easy with these. These are nice and flat, by the way, so they do make quite a comfy bed. And what we've got is the middle sections pull out, one either side, the meat in the middle. Now, a good salesman will make this nice and easy, or look nice and easy. I'm not saying I'm a good or bad salesman, but I'll do my best. So this is the tricky one here. Now, excuse a bit of heavy breathing here while I try and force one into place. There we go, that's nice and easy. And then we have bed layout number 1 of 12, the bench seats. So the next one we have, which is another classic layout, is the U-shaped rear. Often seen on the Auto Sleepers and so on, but this one is in a Roller Team Auto Roller 746. This is a nice big 6-berth. So a bit like the bench seats, it does make up. We have got this handle at the back, slats that come out. I know this is not going to be the most glamorous of positions here. Now, if you want to see a funny video, I'm going to try and find it, but one of Mark, showing how quick he could make the beds up. One of the funniest videos I've seen. Benches go straight in the middle again. This is easier just to lie on. Straight in the middle. Look at this. And then the third and final of this one is the overcab double bed. I've got to admit, on this Roller Team, it is bloody big compared to what some of the old ones were. Some of them are just a very small double bed. But yeah, this is a great size double bed. Nice for storage. You don't see them as often as you used to now because they've gone down to the drop down beds, but a great use of storage and a great place to kick the kids into.
So one bed you did forget, Shane, which was in a lot of the earlier vans, was the dinette bed. So we've obviously got a forward facing seats here, and also seats here, which makes the dinette. And then what we can do then is we can make this up into a bed. We've got our dinette table, and then sometimes you will have roll out slats there to make up the bed. But with this one, you just get the table, and there's our bed, and then all the cushions go across to make up your double bed. So then, as beds, fixed beds start to come onto the market in the motorhomes, the first real bed, fixed bed, was the French bed, where it's at the back, normally next to the washroom, and then it does slightly cut off towards the end of the bed. Now, the drop-down bed is pretty much in all the A classes, and I think it was Heimer who pretty much did the drop-down bed first. So let's have a look at the drop-down bed. Now, the drop-down bed, with it being an A-class and you've got such a big cab area, the drop-down bed in the A-classes just gives you so much room. Just look at the size of that bed. And then what was also started in a lot of the early vans, and I think it was CI, is the bunk beds. So you've got your 2 bunk beds there, and then normally you will have a dinette here. So it makes a perfect family motorhome.
So as we move through the years, then we get back into more into the fixed beds. So this is what they call a transverse bed. Positives is you've got a really nice big garage below. Negatives, you have to climb over each other to get to bed at night. Depends what you want, depends if you need that garage, but there is another layout which I really like, which I'll show you in a second, which I prefer. But yeah, this is the transverse bed. Next in the battle of the fixed beds, we've got the island bed. Bit like the French bed, but you can get it all the way around it. You can have this as a side island bed as well, but you don't get many of them. And as of 2020, you have got a few more drop-down island beds, which is completely different again. You get a bit of a garage. I don't know if you could quite see these drawers at the side and a bit of a step. It means you don't have to step over each other when you're getting into bed. So you can literally get up your side of the bed, just like at home. and you're in bed. And then there's one more which I do think is better, which I'll show you the next. And then last but not least, it is my favourite. I keep banging on about it because I think it's very versatile in what it does. So what have we got? We've got twin single beds above a garage. Nice bits of wardrobe underneath, and then we have got a really large garage which you can put bikes, scooters, the lot in. Now what I do like about this, you have got 2 steps up, and then you've got this middle piece here which can be improved, and if you want it to be another double bed which is a full length, you just put in your little bit of wood, put your filling cushion there, and then when you jump in bed, you don't have to be jumping over each other like you would in a transverse bed, but you've still got the benefit of the garage, and you've still got the access a bit like you do with the island bed. Me, the dog, and my missus. Happy days.
So as we've progressed on for the ultimate luxury, and you will find these type of beds will be in the bigger vans, i.e. the longer vans. So here we've got the dinette, then moving on to the kitchen area, and then at the back we have our single beds, which is perfect. Right, and what we're finding now on more and more vans, especially with the low profile, is the drop down bed. So let's have a look at the drop down bed. Right, so we've got the drop down bed. This one is electric. As you can see, it drops down. You also do have the manual drop down beds as well. Well, so this one I'm showing you is the electric one, and there you've got a good sized bed.